guys, thank you so much for joining me. Very excited to share a few different licks and tricks that you can play with the C chord. And this stuff is all inspired by famous players that I love, like Hendrix, Frusciante, Mayer, all the cool guys that make the acoustic guitar sound. I mean, and the electric guitar sound amazing, but we're focusing on acoustic guitar really. Alright, and getting all these little hammer-ons and pull-offs and double stops are what make the guitar sound great. So I'm excited to share how you do that in this lesson. So we're going to get fire right into it. First of all, I just want to address a couple of questions I'm having about the new boudoir. This is not a new home, it's not renovation or anything. This is my wife's family home in Poland. We're travelling around right now and I'm working as I'm going because I can only record stuff when I feel inspired. And that is what I'm doing. And I've had a lot of lovely comments about the floor and the windows, so my wife's mother thanks you. It's made her very happy, so thank you for that. And on another note, when I'm travelling home, I'm going to be popping by the guitar store because I've decided I need a new travel guitar, obviously, something light and small. So if you've got any opinions or any suggestions, I'd be happy to hear it. Well, I'm in this side of the world, I'm maybe looking at a Fark or a Divina, something that's from Europe. So any opinions, any suggestions, let me know in the comments and I'll be sure to check them out. Anyways, let's get fired right into this progression. So we're going to start with the C chord. Now, what we need to know to do all these cool licks and tricks is the pentatonic scale, where that is in relation to the C chord. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to build the muscle memory of this little scale run, which is going to allow us to do all these cool things. Alright, so we play the C chord. I want you to do that. C. Then take your third finger on the A string, 3, 5, 7. 5, 7 on the D, 5, 7 on the G, that's the C note there again on the 5, alright. And then 7, 9 on the G, a middle finger on A on the B, 10, and that's plenty. I want to come back the way, so nice and slow. And if some of you are thinking, this looks like the A minor pentatonic scale, then you'd be right, because A minor C's equal twin. Alright, every major has its relative minor. And yeah, they share the same notes. Sorry, but what makes this major is when we focus on that C note. Say it on the A and the high E as well. So the first thing we're going to do, we're going to do this little progression using that information, and I'm just going to start off with some little simple hammer-ons with the C. Okay, and that's just using your middle finger here on the D and the G string and getting the strings underneath it. Just keep it nice and simple. I'm not going to give you the exact notes because it's pretty simple and I change it up all the time, so you can put your own feel into this. And then we're going to slide into the pentatonic. Do this little lick. We're going to go 3 to 5, then get 5 again, then slide again from 5 to 7, and then 7 again. Then hammer on 5 to 7 on the D, then a little hammer on and pull off from 5 to 7 on the G, then 5 on the D. Then we've got to do this. And all I'm doing here is I'm just coming right into an F chord. If you'd imagine this C shape for F, and if this confuses you, this is the cage system. If you want to know a lot more about that, then you should really check out my courses which go through all this stuff really in depth. And everything's 70% off right now. You get the blues the blues course, my lead course, my acoustic ascension course, which covers all the theory and caged and embellishments and stuff like that, community access and lots of other stuff. Sales spiel over, but if you want to check it out, 70% off, you can. Okay, so that just fits really well, and we've got that chord right within the pentatonic, so it's great to fit right that in there. And once we get that shape dialed in, we want to do this little lick. Alright, so let me break that down. Now, here I'm using a note outside the pentatonic. You can see my finger here is on that F note here when I'm playing the F chord, so I'm going to use that. Alright, so I'm going 6, 5, 7 on the G, and then hammer on 5 to 6, 5 to 5, and then 7 on the G, again, and then the C note here, the 5th fret in the G. And then I'm gonna slide from 7 to 9 on the G, 8 on the B, and then back again. And then I'm going to grab these two notes here, the 5 and the 6 on the G and the B, do this little hammer on double stop, which is pretty cool. Alright. Then just climb back to the C chord. And there you have it, guys. So build the muscle memory of that. It's not just about copying what I'm doing here. Take all that stuff and mess about with it. Try to come up with your own stuff. So just a few ideas. I hope you really enjoyed that one, guys. Take it easy, and I'll see you in the next lesson.